Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, long time no see. I know, I was going to say I apologise, but I do this every video. This term I thought I could keep up with videos and I got to Cambridge, realised there was no way I could keep up with like editing and uploading videos. It was just too hectic. I had way too much to catch up on and I just couldn't have done it, and at that point I was like, I need to focus on my degree. So there were no new videos over Easter term. I am really sorry. I did film all of Easter term and I filmed over my exam period, and there are loads of other videos that I actually have planned / already filmed that need to go up. So there will be loads of videos over summer just catching up from that term, and also a bunch of other videos. But today I thought it would be fitting to return with a results video, because unlike for A-levels, GCSEs, whatever, university results come out very quickly, which is actually very nice. Like, it's been such a nice refreshing change to not have to wait the whole summer to get my results. Our results, however, did come out staggered. Like, I already know all my results. They came out staggered, so because medicine at Cambridge has two kind of parts to it. We have second MB, which is the exams that we need to pass. So these were mainly like multiple choice, practical, MCQs, those kind of exams. And then there's the other aspect, which is tripos, which is the degree, like the thing that you get graded on. And that includes 50% tripos, and 50% of that grade comes from essays. So the essays that we wrote only affect the Cambridge tripos grade, whereas the second MB was just every single other paper. And I had 3 modules this year, but like 3 main modules, which were anatomy, physiology and biochemistry, and those were the 3, like, you have to pass each of those modules. If you don't, we would have to resit in September, and we would only resit the second MB part because that's the part we have to pass. The essays, like, we don't have to resit, they just count to like the class of the degree that you get for the first year, which I still don't know whether that counts towards third, like, or your overall grade, because I've heard that it's just third year, then other people say second year counts, other people say it all counts. Some people say first year is like 5% and then others say it's like 20, so. But because they came out staggered, I filmed my reactions obviously separately when I got the results, because I didn't want to wait until I had them all to open my results. Like, that would just, no. I wanted to know like whether I'd have to start revising or not. So I will insert those video clips now. Hey guys, so this probably looks really weird, but I literally just woke up and I checked my phone, and apparently 2 of my results are out. Actually, I don't think they're even results. I think our results come out on Thursday, but they tell us whether we've passed or failed the module today, apparently, for these 2, so I'm actually really stressed. And like, I was debating whether just not to check it until Thursday, because at least then, like, I won't be upset. I know it didn't go well, like, I know it didn't, and I'm not really expecting that much, but oh my god, I passed them both. I don't need to freaking re-revise physiology. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm not sure whether these marks are actually right, because I don't know how I got some of this. Not gonna lie. I literally got 72% in Hom in my second MB. How? And in MIMS, I literally got 70% in both of them. Hey, so new day, new result apparently. It's literally the next day after the other results, so it's a bit weird that they staggered it like that, but can't really do much. I'm extremely nervous about this. I just woke up, it's midday, so yeah, I'm not doing very well. They put out the grade boundaries yesterday and it's 40% for a pass. And I know that the exam went very badly, and it felt worse than the mock, and in the mock I just scraped a pass with a 50% grade boundary. Okay, thank fuck. I passed. Oh my god, I don't have to reset anything. I got over 50%. Oh. Oh thank god. I am still in disbelief as to how I passed. Like, literally still so completely and utterly shocked, because I was genuinely expecting to have to reset at least one module, possibly two. And I really wasn't confident on all three, to be honest. I genuinely spent all of that first day of getting my results thinking whether they actually put my results on my page, because they were just too high to how I thought I had done in the exam. But yeah, they haven't changed it, so I take it they're mine, which is actually insane, because we all know that this year didn't go very well. If you've watched my videos for a while, you know, like, I struggled in many ways this year, and I was honestly expecting to fail something, and I had just accepted that. I kind of was hinting at it to my DOS. Pretty much all my friends knew that I was expecting to fail, because it hadn't gone well. And this is obviously not bragging, because there is, like, why would I do that, number one, and number two, I am actually in utter, like, shock and relief that I don't have to reset. And my marks are not amazing, honestly, like, they're not great in comparison probably to a lot of other people, but for my standard and for the standard that I've been at this year, they are, like, more than I could have hoped for. So yeah, just putting that out there. I didn't film my reaction to my tripos grade, which came out yesterday, because I was at the hospital and I just decided to open it then and there, because I didn't want to wait till I got home and could take out the camera. And I wasn't really that nervous, because I already knew that I passed everything that I had to pass. I knew that I wasn't resitting, and with the marks that I got, I thought that I could probably get a third. Like, that's what I was aiming for. I was aiming for a third. I thought 2-2 would be, like, tops, like, that would be the most that I could get, and it would be great if I could get a 2-2, basically. It turns out, ladies and gentlemen, your gal got a 2-1. Like, I'm so confused as to how I actually got these grades. I'm like, did you read my essays? Like, did you read them? Because some of them were appallingly bad. Granted, some of my essays I thought were great, but then others, so yeah, I'm just literally so made up. I'm so happy, and I'm just glad that it's all out the way now, and I'm glad that first year is done. Literally, the book is closed, and I can now focus on second year. Well, I'm not focusing on second year yet, but I'm hoping that this will kind of, like, kick me into gear, because if I can pull off these results with most of this year having been appallingly bad for me, then if I really knuckle down next year, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I won't have the same problems as I did this year, then I can really do so much better than this. Overall, my 2-1 is on the lower side anyway, completely to be expected, since I didn't expect a 2-1 anyway. I got 63.3333%, which is, again, I'm completely happy with that. As for my modules, in physiology, I ended up getting overall, and also for physiology they scale our second MB marks usually down, because apparently they think that everyone does so well in the MCQs, practicals, whatever, that they scale the marks down to match the marks of the essays. So for example, in physiology paper 1, I got 21.5 out of 30, that's my raw mark percentage wise, and then in that part that went to my tripos grade, they only used 18.3 out of 30, so obviously that's, like, been lowered to scale it down to match the essay scores. which is a bit annoying because obviously I did better than that, but on the whole, obviously my score wasn't that high because other people must have got a lot higher to scale the marks down, you know? But in physiology I got 60 point like something %, so like just above a 2-1. And that was the same for anatomy actually, somehow. And then for biochemistry, this was the best. Going into it, I thought that anatomy would be my strongest, like before exams started. That physiology would be my worst, and MIMS biochemistry would be in the middle. But obviously it turns out that biochemistry was the best, which after the exams I could kind of see, like I expected it to be the best because the exams went the best. Like all 3 of my essays I could say were like decent shots at an essay. Some of them I would say were quite good, in my opinion. My MCQs I thought went pretty okay, and then the only problem was the practical paper, which was quite bad, but at least it kind of evened out. So in biochemistry I actually got like 69.3%, which is great for me. I'm really happy about that because I did actually put a lot of effort into MIMS, and I think biochemistry or MIMS was one of those things that throughout the year took up so much time because I would spend, this was the module that I would spend like 8 hours writing essays for each week and staying up till ridiculous hours. But I think that that really paid off because my level of knowledge in biochemistry was so much higher than for example, physiology, where I basically had to teach myself the whole thing in Easter term. So yeah, again, this video is not showing off, like, hey, look at me, I got these results, because it has been such a hard year for me and there were so many times that I wanted to quit. And for the majority of Easter term, I really did work my butt off to try and get some sort of decent grade. I hope that this video doesn't come off like that. I am just genuinely still so happy. So yeah, all of the vlogs, again, as I said, from Easter term and from my exam season, so you can kind of see how I was feeling then, how I was doing, all that kind of stuff, will be starting to roll out as I edit them. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!